Putin is a killer. Who did not know that by now, wake up. Even Russian opposition leader Navalny has been killed in Russian jail. So, Alexei Navalny is dead. Why should we care? This is what this video is about. Hello everyone, I'm Elina. Welcome back to my channel Enough of Propaganda. Please like, subscribe, share, write comments. Let's make truth available for everyone. This is what helps to promote it on YouTube. Thank you. Putin's reign of terror has left over 500,000 people dead and wounded on both sides in the war in Ukraine, and claimed the life of Russian oppositional leader Alexei Navalny in an Arctic penal colony. It's time to condemn this ruthless dictator for his atrocities. This is Chechnya. The deaths of Chechen people in the Russian aggressive wars in Chechnya are a tragedy. The deaths of Georgian people in the Russian aggressive war in Georgia are a tragedy. The deaths of all Ukrainians in the Russian aggressive war from 2014 to 2024 are a tragedy. The deaths of all Russian citizens in Russian prisons and in the Russian wars are also tragic and horrifying. Now Putin killed Alexei Navalny, as sure as he personally put the gun to Navalny's head and pulled the trigger.
Alexei Navalny убит.
Alexei Navalny has been killed. This is what Kira Yarmysh from Navalny's team said. This is where Navalny was held. Beyond the Arctic Circle, basically, Putin was so scared of him that that's where he sent Navalny. And now Navalny is dead. What a waste of the life of a talented person, father and a husband. I'm offering my condolences to the Russian opposition's family, friends and supporters. Only a few days ago, he was joking and appeared in a court case and so on. And I'm not gonna speculate about what happened and this and that. Navalny was political prisoner who was thrown in jail because Putin wanted to do so. There is no any other reasons. And Putin killed Navalny. And I didn't know Mr. Navalny personally. And I'm not a part of his team. I will let his friends talk on his achievements or what he has done and so on. This is not what I'm gonna talk about now. What Navalny's death means for everyone. The fact that Putin was bold enough to kill the last Russian oppositional leader. Before that he killed Boris Nemtsov, for example. So Putin was bold enough, and before Navalny was successfully hidden in Arctic prison and tortured for Putin's pleasure, it means that the first thing, that Putin was so afraid of Navalny, and so vindictive, that he had to kill the oppositional leader. And the second, the successful propaganda and manipulation of foreign politicians, and especially Putin's puppet Donald Trump, who recently gave up NATO allies to Putin and blocked the US aid to Ukraine for a time, emboldened Putin so much that Putin decided to show everyone that he can do anything he wants and nobody can stop him. In either case, Putin made a clear statement that he will not stop and will continue to do whatever he wants in Russia and on the international arena. He once again spat on the Russian constitution, laws, human rights, and all the international laws. Every Russian citizen must understand, if such a well-known person as Navalny could be locked up in jail for no reason and tortured, and now killed, nothing will stop Putin from doing the same for any Russians at any time. There are no laws or constitution in Russia to stop Putin. The footage you are seeing so far, it's from poisoning of Navalny by Putin, from attacking Navalny, throwing in his face a substance which almost make him blind, and so on. And we need to remember, not just Navalny, but everyone who died because of Russian aggressive wars. I know people who has relatives who were killed defending Ukrainian city of Avdiivka, which basically Russians was trying to capture for 10 years almost. And now Ukrainian army will have to leave it just because some foreign politicians from United States decided to support Putin and went on vacation for 2 weeks instead of making a decision to give Ukraine support they need. Ukraine could have been perfectly fine defending that if not for a pro-Russian, not pro-Russian, pro-Putin, because Putin is against Russia. Do not mix Putin and Russia. Putin is the enemy of Russia, who is doing bad for Russian citizens. And the death of Navalny is one of the examples of that. So the question is what we, Russians, Ukrainians, and the free world are going to do about all of this. I personally will continue to fight Putin, his illegal regime, his propaganda, his lies, his wars, despite the new law Putin just passed to take away all my property and my money in Russia, despite the fact that I will not be able to go back to Russia without being imprisoned. I spit on Putin, his mafia state, his fake laws, and his threats. I'm not afraid of Putin. I have told you that Putin will kill Navalny, and that Putin will not stop. Wake up! Russians, your state is trying to kill you. Defend yourself. Navalny is killed, you next. And everyone else, please help Ukraine to stop Putin, or Russia's fate will be your future. Thank you for watching my video. Learn the truth and stay informed. See you later.